Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is June 18th, 2024, and we have a lot to cover in the world of Apple technology, software, and devices. Links to all stories can be found in the episode notes. Nvidia's significant rally is causing a major shift in the Technology Select Sector SPDR fund. This fund will purchase over $10 billion worth of Nvidia shares while reducing its holdings in Apple. As a result, Microsoft will become the top stock, followed by Nvidia and then Apple. The weightings will change significantly, with Microsoft and Nvidia each holding around 21%, and Apple's weight dropping to about 4.5%. This rebalance, effective at the end of the week, highlights how even passive index funds can vary greatly, especially in narrow market segments. In a surprising move, Apple has decided to discontinue its Apple Pay Later service in the United States. This service allowed users to make buy now, pay later purchases. Existing users can still manage their loans through the Wallet app. Instead, Apple will introduce new features to Apple Pay later this year, including installment loan offerings from eligible credit or debit cards and Affirm. These new features will be available in multiple countries, providing more flexibility and choice for users when checking out online and in-app. Apple CEO Tim Cook recently expressed uncertainty about the company's ability to completely prevent AI hallucinations with its new Apple Intelligence system. Despite efforts to ensure high quality, Cook admitted that he could not guarantee the system won't generate false or misleading information. The Apple Intelligence system, unveiled during the Worldwide Developers Conference, will introduce AI features to Apple devices, including generating email responses and creating custom emoji. Cook also announced a partnership with OpenAI to integrate ChatGPT into Siri, ensuring user permission is sought before utilizing the chatbot. A fascinating project is underway to develop an FPGA-based disk controller for the Apple II computer. This project, codenamed Yellowstone, aims to create a universal clone that can connect to various Apple II disk drives or a floppy EMU. The controller is based on the Lyron disk controller and uses a modern reprogrammable FPGA to replace vintage components. Despite successful initial testing, the developer has faced challenges with JTAG programming and motivation to complete the project. Apple is set to release a new operating system, iOS 18, which will include a recording and transcription service integrated into phone calls on the iPhone. This new feature will directly compete with popular call recording app TaperCall, which charges an annual subscription fee of $79.99. Apple's new feature will be free, continuing the trend known as Sherlocking, where Apple incorporates features from third-party apps into its own operating system. Tech Insights conducted a teardown of the Apple iPad Pro 11-inch, revealing details about Apple's latest M4 SoC, codenamed TMRV93. Built on TSMC's advanced N3E process, this release showcases Apple's ability to adopt cutting-edge semiconductor technologies ahead of schedule. The M4 SoC sets new standards for performance and efficiency in mobile computing, indicating further advancements in the future of mobile devices. The European Commission plans to charge Apple for violating the Digital Markets Act by not allowing app developers to direct users to offers outside of the App Store without fees. This situation has sparked discussions about Apple's control over its platform and the implications for developers and consumers. If found in breach, Apple could face fines of up to 10% of its total worldwide annual turnover. Apple has quietly improved Mac virtualization in macOS 15 Sequoia, allowing users to sign into iCloud on virtual machines. This enhancement is beneficial for developers and users who need to test iCloud features or apps that rely on iCloud syncing. However, the feature only works for macOS 15 guests on macOS 15 hosts, which may be restrictive for some developers. Apple is planning to return to emphasizing thinness in its devices, with a significantly skinnier iPhone expected for the iPhone 17 line in 2025. This shift towards thinner devices is also expected to extend to the Apple Watch and MacBook Pro. The challenge for Apple will be to create thinner and lighter devices without compromising on functionality. Amazon Web Services, AWS, made significant changes to its data deletion process after Apple raised concerns about a potential security risk related to terminated cloud accounts on AWS. An internal investigation revealed that AWS had failed to delete nearly 2,000 pieces of content or metadata linked to Apple's terminated accounts. This incident underscores the importance of cloud security and the need for robust data deletion mechanisms. Apple has been working on the next generation of CarPlay, which aims to unify interfaces in cars. However, only Aston Martin and Porsche have committed to using it so far. The industry response has been skeptical, with carmakers hesitant to give up control of their interfaces to Apple. The new CarPlay will support wireless connections and allow carmakers to customize local UI elements like speedometers and tachometers. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. We hope you found these updates insightful and engaging. Don't forget to check the episode notes for links to all the stories we've covered. Join us again tomorrow for more news and updates from the world of Apple technology. Have a great day.